Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elder apostles as well as the elder bishops who labored to teach us this truth. Salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word in truth, sincerity, and indeed. I'm your brother Patazar from the Great Millstone Chicago branch, coming at you another real quick, Lord willing, edifying lesson. And these goddamn devils, they're spraying chemicals in the air to try to block out the sun, man. All right. And this just goes to show that this devil, the so-called white man, which are the biblical Edomites, they are the devil that the Bible speaks of. They're stupid as hell. The earth needs new management. And in them trying to play God, it's harming the people, plants, and animals. All right? And this devil has left nothing but a path of destruction ever since he gained rulership. And he has accelerated his war path of destruction and unprofitability for the last 60 and 50 years. No, let's just say for the last 100 years, man. Okay? He has speedily used up the creature, like it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. His way of life, the way he set up his infrastructure, all right, the way he set up industry is completely ass backwards. It's ineffective and it's destructive. All right. And this is just yet another mad scheme that they've thought of and that they are implementing. All right. Now, I just found out about it. You know what? I'm going to let this devil talk.
We need to block out the sun, and it turns out that blocking out sunlight is actually a good thing for the planet. And the great news is, this is now happening in the UK. The private company Aria are going to spend £50 million in just the next few weeks and start blocking out sunlight immediately. Apart from helping to save the planet, blocking out sunlight could also help the UK to deal with its increasingly hot summers. Unfortunately, conspiracy theorists like Joe Rogan have been spreading misinformation about cloud seeding for many years, leading many people to be anxious and worried about using chemicals to block out sunlight or seeding clouds or chemicals in the sky in order to do good things for Mother Earth. But the truth is, we only have about 2 years left to try and save the planet from the 1.5 degree threshold that would mean the end of human life on this planet, and possibly the end of all life as we know it. So instead of being frightened of climate manipulation technology, we should be welcoming it, because what we should really be scared of is climate change.
See what I'm saying? So we should welcome it. We should be spraying chemicals in the air to help cool down the earth. We need to be worried about climate change. You see what I'm saying? Straight devil. We need to spray chemicals in the air to save the environment and save mankind. Now, I just found out what cloud seeding actually is, right? And I didn't know this, but they actually do this here in the United States. They already do it in the U.S., man. I know for sure they do it in Illinois, for sure, whether they report it or not. But yeah, this is a thing. So you look up, you see these trails. All right, I don't want YouTube to smoke me. But you ever look up outside and you see just like lines in the sky and shit, you know? And then shortly thereafter, it rains. And after it rains, you know, some people suffer from like symptoms. They feel, sick, get headaches, asthma gets worse. This is why. It used to be after you got a car wash, Salakia, it used to be, you would be like, man, I need to get a car wash. And then like it'll rain and then like, oh, I don't need a car wash no more. The rain to wash the car off. That used to be the case. But now, after it rains, you got residue on your car. That's from this shit, cloud seeding. Okay? This man's the devil. And this is one of the chemicals that they use. Matter of fact, it's cloud seeding, right? This is what this devil said, cloud seeding. Cloud seeding is a weather modification technique that involves introducing tiny particles into clouds to improve their ability to produce precipitation or to make it rain. So they spray chemicals into clouds, into the air and over clouds. The chemicals then get in the clouds to help produce rainfall to cool down the earth, right? So when you look up the chemicals that they listed, all right, keyword, this is the chemical that they listed, right? Because we all know, hey, hell, they spraying this. They could be spraying some more shit. And not could be, they are. They're spraying more shit, all right? But this is the chemical that was listed, the main ingredient. Silver iodide, a light yellow or odorless powder that is used in cloud seeding, photography, and as an antiseptic, right? It says it's known for its crystalline structure, which closely resembles that of ice, making it effective for inducing precipitation and supercool clouds. So they use this to help produce rain. So this is one of the chemicals that's coming down on you. All right, when it rains after they done sprayed this shit in the air. Okay. But see, this is the problem. Right? They tell you, oh, it's harmless, right? What does silver iodide do to humans? Silver iodide is generally considered non-toxic, but large exposures, and this is, hey, they spraying this shit everywhere. What does that mean? You're getting large exposures of this shit. It says large exposures can cause nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, skin and eye irritation, respiratory issues, and headache. So this is why. This is why after it rains, you be all messed up. Okay? This stuff messes with your respiratory system, messes with your nervous system. You know what I mean? People suffering from side effects of this shit and go to the hospital and get misdiagnosed with something. You see? I don't know. Maybe the COVID, you get misdiagnosed. Now you're on medication you really don't need. Over time, that can harm you, man. That can really mess you up. But hell, over time, exposure to this chemical can mess you up, man. We don't know the long-term effects of being exposed largely to this one chemical that they listed. But hey, look, like I said, they putting all type of chemicals in the goddamn air, man, in an effort to block out the sun. What the fuck? The climate wouldn't be, the ecosystem wouldn't be messed up had it not been for the white man's action of deforestation, where you chop down all the goddamn trees everywhere. The trees are meant to produce oxygen and cool the climate, man. But when you chop down all the goddamn trees due to your primitive industry, yeah, the earth is going to heat up more. You pollute the goddamn air everywhere. You burn up fossil fuels to fuel your gasoline industry, your auto industry. When here it is, the technology for cars to run off water, to run off sunlight, that technology's been around forever. But no, it's you, Esau. You do one thing and then there's a domino effect. Now you got to do something else to counteract the negative effects of the shit you just did previously, man. You're a dumbass. You're a mad scientist. You're a dumbass. Nothing you've created has been profitable for mankind. Nothing. No good thing has come from Edomites. Everything has been anti-life. Okay? Everything has been anti-Messiah and anti-life. That's the only thing you fucking devils can produce. Let's get to scriptures. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Who is that? You Edomites. The people on earth that look like this guy. All right? You are the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and you continue to prove yourself to be the wicked. With shit like this. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. See, Esau, you try to play God. That's another key indicator of who the wicked is. Who is walking around earth trying to be God? Trying to say God had it wrong. We got to protect mankind, so we got to spray shit. We got to spray chemicals in the air to cool the earth down. You shouldn't have got rid of all the goddamn trees, you idiot. You fucking moron, man. You Edomites are morons, man. Idiots, numbskulls, man. The basest of all men. Okay? Fucking idiots, man. But you God. You let Esau tell it, hey, everything beneficial was created by Edomites. Nah, man. Nothing you've done has been beneficial. Nothing you've done has been progressive, profitable in any way, in any margin. You're just a wicked. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? If this ain't the damn devil, I don't know who is. I don't know who is. Let's save the earth by spraying chemicals in the air that comes down upon the people, the plants, and the animals that we claiming to save, that we're claiming to protect. Let's block out the sunlight. You know? And then we put this fucking devil, and this dude, I guarantee you, he's college educated. He's going to come on here and spread fear about climate change while telling you spraying chemicals in the air is a good thing. See? You gotta be kidding me, man. This dude is wicked and he's dumb as hell, man. Base men. Let's get that and end it. Let's get that and end it. This is dumb as hell, man. All right. No, it's not 33. I believe it's 30. But now they that are younger than I, this is the book of Job, chapter 30, verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the flocks of my dogs. And that word younger goes into insignificant. You see? So now the Edomites, all right, the beast man, the caveman, the idiot of the imbecile of the earth, see? They have us in derision. The Israelites, the children of God. They mock at us. But Job said, hey, I wouldn't have set you with the flock of my dogs. Why? Because we all know what you Edomites like doing with dogs and animals in general. You know, shout out to CEO Jimmy Johns. You know, to this day, you show yourselves who you are. Says, we'll just jump to verse 8. The point, it says, they were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. And now I am their song. Yeah, I am their byword. See? Base men, imbeciles, morons, idiots. Okay? Complete fucking dimwits. But now these dimwits have been put in a rulership, man, by the Heavenly Father to show us that, hey, the Lord, like it said, I got to get it. Salakia. The book of Daniel, chapter 4. I got to get it. The Lord did this to show us he's in charge. He took these complete fucking dimwits and gave them the earth. He gave these dimwits the earth. He gave them control of the resources, control of everything. And look what they've done with the place. It's to the point now they got to spray chemicals in the air now to save mankind, when everything they've built has destroyed mankind. And this is yet another wicked invention. All right. This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basest of men. See? So the Most High did this to show you his power. I'm going to take the biggest imbeciles and dimwits of the earth, and I'm going to give them the power. And I'm gonna just let them fuck the place up so I can come back and destroy them. Like scripture say in the book of Revelation, he's going to destroy them that destroyed the earth, man. See? So, yeah, I just want to shed light on this yet another wicked invention that's going on right here in the States, man. So start looking up. Pay attention. Look up. That's the cloud seeding. You see those lines in the sky? That's the cloud seeding. That's them protecting. That's the Edomites protecting the world, all right, from climate change and overheating. The fuck out of here. Shalom.